Today we're going to start off with a checklist, and if you say yes to any of these questions, then this video is likely going to be for you.
So guys, if you've ever reported having pain at the front of your shoulder here, or in the side of your shoulder coming down through there, and JB is just going to turn around, all between your shoulder blade and your spine in this region here, then we're going to help you with some exercises today to get you started. If you've ever been told you've got winging scapulas, or have been told you need to strengthen up your rotator cuff, then stay tuned.
This pain also might feel like really stiff, an ache or a niggle that doesn't really feel like it wants to go away, and you're constantly wiggling around to find that comfort spot. These exercises are going to help out with that. So let's get started.
So guys, the first thing that's really important for you to know before we move on to the strength and resistance exercises is to know how to do a scap set. To show you this, we're going to use our live model, JB. The first thing that you need to be aware of is what we're looking at is the shoulder blade movement here, or your scapulas. As you do this movement, you're going to try and draw your shoulder blades slightly up and back towards your spine. And you're going to get shortening of the muscles between your shoulder blade here and your spine. So you're squeezing those areas together. To start off with, what I want you to do is a 3 to 5 second hold, and you're aiming for about 10 to 15 repetitions. The thing that's really important about this is the best position which optimally loads your rotator cuff and your shoulder and gets you in the most ideal position to be in to start strengthening. So guys, the next exercise is called a long arm pull down. To perform this exercise, you're going to need a TheraBand or access to a cable or pulley machine. To set yourself up, what you want to do is secure the TheraBand above your head height, and I'm going to stand about 1 to 2 meters away from the wall. My hand is in line with the line of pull from the TheraBand, so it's traveling in a straight line towards my shoulder. I'm going to pull my hand in towards my hip. The important thing to note is I'm not pulling my hand into my hip, I'm pulling it just in line with it, and there's about a 5 centimeter gap between my hand and my hip, and I'm going to hold it there. The aim for the hold is you're going to do 5 to 10 second holds and 2 times 10. If this is getting easier, then what you can do is you can either change the TheraBand to make it harder, or if you're in the gym, you can increase the weight on the cable machine. So guys, this is a great exercise to help strengthen up your posterior shoulder muscles. This is especially important if you've been reporting that you're getting that stiffness or pain between your shoulder blades and your back, as this gives you enough time to activate those muscles properly and give you some therapeutic relief from that stiffness and pain.
The next one we're going to do is a long arm shoulder adduction exercise. So you're going to start off the same way with the TheraBand secured above your head, but this time instead of facing the TheraBand, you're going to turn 90 degrees away from it. You're going to stand up and start with that exercise that we showed you before by just setting your scapulas really slightly. From there, your thumb's going to be facing forwards, and then you're going to bring your arm down towards your side and hold for about 5 to 10 seconds for each rep. And then back up. If you want to get more resistance, you can stand further away from the wall and you're pulling towards your body. Try not to move your upper body to compensate, and try not to kind of hold onto your hip as well. You can keep it a couple of centimeters away from your hip for the best result. This is a really good exercise for targeting that inner range of your lats muscle. Again, you can focus on doing about 2 to 3 sets of 10 reps with that 5 to 10 second hold each time. Our last TheraBand exercise is going to be working on shoulder external rotation, which is going to work on primarily the rotator cuff muscles. So you're going to start off with the TheraBand again, but this time it's going to be secured at hip height. And then I also want you to grab a folded up towel and put it underneath the armpit of the arm that you're working out. This is going to be a prompt so that as you're moving through the movement, you don't let your arm come away from your body. We want that upper arm secured next to your body, but not pushing into it as well. That's important to know. So the movement is imagining that you're sliding your arm along a flat table as we rotate out into that movement. At the end of your range, you can hold for 2 to 3 seconds and then come back into that inner range. And then you're going to come back out again. For this one, it's the same. We're going to aim for 10 reps at a time for 2 to 3 sets, with those 2 to 3 second holds. So another thing to mention is that these exercises can be great for you if you're recently coming back from a shoulder injury, or even if you've got that niggling pain that just won't go away. What it's really good on doing is that we know that pain can inhibit muscles, essentially turning them off, and making them weaker. So we're doing these exercises to create that control of the muscles in order for them to switch on, wake up, and work more effectively.
So guys, just a bit of a take-home message. These exercises are fantastic for activating through your posterior shoulder muscles. We know that this is going to improve your neuromotor control at your shoulder blade. It's also going to increase your shoulder mobility and improve your shoulder stability. If you've had pain at the front of your shoulder, the side, or at the back, then we know that these exercises may help reduce your pain.
Thanks heaps for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe, as it means the world to us, and it's all completely free. We'll see you next week.